Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I want to talk about something that is one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to guys out in the field doing construction work, and mainly mentioning demolition. Now, this video I'm doing because I think that this is a good PSA. You can see here, I was running the Sasquatch today, running the probably my favorite Sawzall of all time, the Milwaukee Monster Sawzall. And I'm going to pipe in some clips here as I'm talking, but what I was doing is demoing this laundry room to put in some new cabinetry and shelving and shiplap, and just giving it a nice refresher. And you can see from the pictures here, it got pretty dirty, pretty dusty, pretty nasty. Just taking out 2 walls. You guys know, if you're in the trades, it becomes pretty dusty pretty quick when you're dealing with drywall. And one of the things I see all the time is guys out there not wearing the right breathing protection. I can't stress this enough. Like, you do not want to be breathing this crap in. Let me show you here. I did a video on this power cap a week or so ago, and I honestly, got it to just do some woodworking stuff. But I've been using this thing for everything. And no, this is not a commercial for them. I'm not being paid by them. It's nothing like that. I happen to have a great relationship with them when it comes to ordering stuff and talking about new products and everything else. I am a firm believer in sticking with companies that actually support the products they sell. JSP actually manufactures this power cap, but Peak Safety is where you can get it. And I got to show you guys something that it was pretty alarming. And look at these filters. So that, just from taking out 2 walls, these were new filters, newish filters. Just from taking out 2 walls, look at how full of drywall dust is in there. Look at that. And look on the inside. Nothing. And look at that. Look at how perfectly clean it is, where that system draws in the air through into where you're going to be breathing. All of that dust would have been in your lungs. There's no dust on the inside of the helmet whatsoever. No dust anywhere. All is kept on the outside. And this type of stuff, it's frowned upon in the trades. Everyone's like, well, if you put a breather on, that's not very manly, or what are you, Safety Sally? I cannot stress to you enough, why would you want that in your lungs? Really? Why? That could be, if you're working on an older place, that could be asbestos, that could be Chinese drywall, that could be anything. And the fact that it's not, you're protected. This is probably the ultimate demolition mask you could get, especially if you get the one with the actual hard hat protection. This has a hard hat on it, but it's not like impact resistant hard hat. Like if a 2x4 fell on your head from 10 feet high and hit you in the head, you'd be okay with it. Actually had that happen to me today. One of the headers came down and dunked me on the head, and I was fine. But you get the actual impact protection one. This thing is a lifesaver. Like when I was running the Sawzall today, and if you guys are still watching, I'll give you the story. I was running the Sawzall today, running a demo blade. I believe this is a 10-inch blade, 12-inch blade. Running the demo blade, cutting the wall in half, because at first I was going to make a pony wall. And you got to get real low, and it was tight. And that, you guys know that these Sawzalls just throw dust. And I'm able to get, within inches to make sure my line is perfectly straight, because I have this on my face. It's protecting your face from all the kickback of all the dust and the crap coming at you. It's also filtering all your air so you can actually breathe and concentrate on your cut. So you're going to, you run a proper breather, you're going to have a much better end result in your project. You're going to be able to be more surgical with your cuts. You're going to be able to take your time more. You're not going to be gasping for air in a tight space. This room's only 8x8. So, real estate's at a premium. There's not a lot of place for the dust to go. Goes in your lungs. So you don't want to be doing stuff like that without a respirator on. And I know this video is mainly just a PSA about wearing breathing protection when you're doing projects, but I mean, for the longest time, like even back when, hearing our grandfathers talk about stuff, my grandfather never put a breather on, never. And he had a cough his whole end of his, last 10, 15 years of his life, always had a cough. Who knows? Maybe it could have been, prevented from, by wearing a breather. So just a heads up, little tool fun here, little breathing action. Got the cart here of all the various tools and stuff I've been using in the project. Just chugging along. I'll do a progress video on the actual room. I got to lay all this shiplap up. Sitting here in the garage just cleaning up for the day. But I just want to do a video on that. Like, guys, if you guys, you don't have to necessarily go with, a whole, head apparatus like this. But, I mean, even look at my wall. I even got them hanging up over there. Those are the P100 filters for organic vapor. You guys, you don't have to use the most expensive fancy thing. Even if you just have a paper mask, that can kind of give you a nice seal. It's better than nothing, because you imagine all that in your lungs. Look at this. If I just cleaned up in here, but I'll just tap it in here. Look at all that. Look at all that it filtered out. And that's just on the surface. That would have been in my lungs. So kudos to Peak Safety and JSP for this power cap. I have to order another 2 sets of filters for this thing. These are P2 cartridges, better than N95. So yeah, guys, if you appreciated this video, if you have the same opinion as me, please leave it a like, subscribe. If you have a conflicting opinion, I would really love to hear it. If you think that you're too cool to wear a breather, maybe you're a robot and don't have lungs, I don't know. But yeah, leave a comment either way. Remember to like, subscribe. I'll get you in the next video. Later.